What's up, y'all?
Yeah. Y'all came to get you some. This episode 55, man. Man, you know, always the host, Dex-300. My brother, you know, he's behind the camera tonight. You know what I'm saying? He gave us an opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate the opportunity to be on your platform.
KORNER Store Podcast.
Yes.
Actor, comedian. Good
Y'all better
brother.
tune in. Y'all better tune in and subscribe. Y'all better subscribe to the Corner Store Podcast. Go get you some from the store, baby.
Let's go. This episode 55, we coming live. You know what I'm saying? We going all the way live from the Corner Store. Come get you some.
Get you some from the store.
Right here. Yeah, and we have a special guest tonight. A wonderful guest. You know what I'm saying? This is my sister. This the boss queen. You know what I'm saying?
How y'all doing?
Introduce yourself, young lady.
They call me Jada Bull, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys for tuning in to the live. I already know y'all know what's up with Dex-300. Y'all already know, so I know that his followers is here. Thank you guys for allowing me to share this music with y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. So basically, you know, we're doing a different type of show tonight. You know, basically we're showcasing the artist. This is the lovely Jada Bull. You know, she's been a LA native, born in South Central her whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've known her for a very long time. She's an excellent person. Like, this is a real one. Like,
yeah,
I love her, man.
Yes.
She always got my back. She always stand for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate her for coming.
No doubt. Like, it took a lot. Like, he's one of the people that motivated me in my life to really do this rap shit. Like, if it wasn't for him and my other brother, shout out to No Chilla. When you tap in, baby. That's my other big brother. Shout out to No Chilla. If it wasn't for them when I was going to school, you know, really putting the music and putting the rap shit in me, then I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, as hard as I am. I wouldn't go as hard as I am today on the mic. So, like, him too, you know.
What type of artists motivate you, though? Like, you know, when you really, if you see yourself as a person, you'd be like somebody that you would be like, I was in the mirror rapping like, but you got your own style. Who would it be?
Bruh, like, I grew up in the generation. I'm an 80s baby. I grew up in the generation where we had Rod Digger, we had Medusa, we had Jay-Z, Nas, we had Biggie, Pop, we had Nelly, we had we had like so many people that was putting out hits after hits. Charlie Baltimore, what, you know what I'm saying, Queen Pen, what, like, we had so many people out there that really, like, we was talking about it in the car earlier. It was like, in my generation I came from, you really had to have bars. You really had to say something, like your words, whatever you spit on the mic had to really mean something for you to actually get signed and get picked. So it's like, I come from that generation of music. So I was inspired by so many artists. And plus, on top of my parents having me inspired with my dad and my mom, they're musically inclined. So my dad kept me on the jazz, like Sade. Yeah. I'm motivated by jazz too. That I put that into my music. So Sade, Anita Baker, Marvin Gaye, Billie Holiday, like, that's the type of music I grew up on, and that's the music that motivated me to write. Nina Simone, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Nina Simone. Man. That's the music that motivated me.
You know what I'm saying? Recently, you got a compliment of that.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
Did. Shout out to my label, FMG Forecast Music Group. Y'all gotta check the forecast. You feel me?
Love y'all over there, Uncle Frank. What's the deal?
What, Uncle Frank? L Boogie. What's good?
That's my big bro right there.
CO and COO of the label. Shout out to them. You know, I appreciate them for giving me the opportunity to actually put my music out and really be out there in the world. So I love y'all as your flagship artist. I am the FMG flagship artist. My bad, y'all touched the mic. As your FMG flagship artist, I'm going to make you guys proud. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much. That's my family. You know
that part. So give us a little story about yourself, like a little background history for the people that don't know you, because I know you know we Crenshaw babies, you know.
Crenshaw babies.
You know what
I mean? I was born in Inglewood. Okay. I was born in Inglewood, California. I have big sisters. Shout out to my big sisters. I love y'all so much. Teresa, Monique, Nisha. I love y'all so much. I was the baby girl. So yeah, I was born in Inglewood, but I lived from Inglewood to South Central. I was raised on the low bottoms, east side, South Central. So that's where I come from. I went to Crenshaw High School when I was in Inglewood. I went to Monroe Junior High. So that's where I come from. I come from the hood. I come from the ghetto. I come from where everybody said that these kids wasn't gonna make it. That's where I came from.
Man, which teacher, like out of your schooling, which teacher do you feel like gave you one of the best life lessons, or like something that you could say to one of your teachers? Like if you could talk to them right now, like what would be something that you would want to say to people?
I had to think of her name right now, and I hope I don't have her name wrong because this is my teacher from elementary. So I'm hoping I said her name. I'm thinking of the right name. It's either I think it's Miss Audubon. And I hope that lady is still living. Miss Audubon at Benacute Elementary. If I could see her today, I would say thank you, because if it wasn't for you inspiring me when I was a poet, because when I was a kid, I was a poet. I did poetry, I did spoken word, and I didn't know how significant it was doing spoken word and poetry at that age. So I was like, I was just writing and just flowing through. And we had an assignment in class one day where she was like, I want you guys to write a poem. She was an English teacher. So she was like, I want you guys to write a poem, because she was teaching us about poem structure. Mm-hmm. And I ended up writing my poem based on an experience I had in life. One of my big sisters had left home. So I wrote a poem called Home, about how I felt about her leaving home. And it hit her so hard that she entered it in a contest for me. And long story short, by her entering that into the contest, I ended up winning the contest. First place it was a school-wide contest. The whole district of Inglewood, all the schools in the district of Inglewood were in it, all the junior high schools. So I was competing with all this, one student from each school in the Inglewood district. And I came up as the first place winner. So when you won first place, you get $2,000. I was on TV. I had to recite my poem on TV in front of the mayor of Inglewood. Oh. And my poem was published in school-wide literature books to teach other kids poem structure. That's dope. So if it wasn't for her,
excuse me for butting in, but you just got a shout out from Billy Music. He is so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Billy Music. I appreciate you. Thank you for
Cuzzo too, man. Tina
joining
on here too.
Hey, I love you, baby. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all so much. Thank you for the support. I love y'all so much. But yeah, for that teacher, if it wasn't for her, like believing in me so much in my writing to put me on a platform, put me on a spot like that and say, you can do it. Shout out to you, because I appreciate you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the courage to get up on a stage, period, to speak my mind. So thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're the reason why I'm here today. I love you so much, Miss Audubon, Benacute Elementary. Thank you so much.
By the way, you guys look amazing. I'm watching it now, and a lot of activity on the chat. Thank you.
I love y'all so much. All the people that's on my live on Jada Bull Music, you guys can go follow me on Jada Bull Music on Instagram. I'm on YouTube at Jada Bull on YouTube. I'm gonna be making some more social media, so as I go along, TikToks and all that, I will post that, let y'all know. My music, my song Queen Me, which I'm gonna be performing tonight, is out on all the platforms now. All the platforms. You can even go to Instagram. Y'all know how y'all go to Instagram and make y'all videos with the music? Go up there and tap Jada Bull, and my song's gonna pop up. You can make a video with my song on Instagram. So yeah, it's on Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, you name it. Go ahead and stream Queen Me.
And probably soon to be viral on TikTok.
Yes.
Watch yourself.
Yes.
I'd like to make an announcement right now. In lieu of Jada Bull's appearance tonight, HPRC, shout out to Herbal Pain Relief Center.
That part.
Shout out.
I was just about to spark.
Shout out.
On Sepulveda and Chatsworth right out.
Is this where all this came from, right?
Those are your edibles.
Shout out
to them.
Yeah.
And also,
I got goodies.
We continue on with the podcast. There's a thing we do here on the Corner Store Podcast.
Spirit.
It's called the Spirit of the Month. The liquor of the month. Something that's very inexpensive that probably people don't even know about. You're gonna go home with some of that tonight.
He got a lot of
gifts. That's what's up. Oh my God, I can't.
He has a store. He has the Corner Store.
I really came to the store, y'all.
That is 1867.
I really came to the store, y'all.
Whiskey, 1867 Canadian whiskey.
Listen.
All over the place.
I appreciate it.
Hey, it's amazing.
I done got some from the store, y'all.
Exactly. That's what we do here.
Get you something from the store.
That's not it.
What?
But wait.
You can't get this from a regular store either.
You can't get this from a regular podcast.
VIP
You can't get this from a regular
Even
podcast.
before he went to proper number 12 Irish whiskey, he used to promote Dempsey's Irish whiskey, and you will get another bottle of Dempsey's Irish whiskey. Also found at Ralph's stores. Very good price and some of the best whiskey out there.
I'm so happy.
You can have that with Coke, you can have it straight up, you can do whatever you want. I'm telling you right now.
I came in acting like
I got showered with love, y'all. I love it. I love it.
Cups. If you like the Spark now,
we keep hitting the table, so I'm gonna set this down.
How about celebration this weekend?
And
celebration this
weekend. There's one more.
Oh,
it's on Apple Music, Tina. It's on Apple Music.
Yes, ma'am. Sure. I'm on Apple Music.
It's on all that shit.
iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Instagram, YouTube. I'm all over it, baby. I'm in China, Africa. Look it up. Look it up. I'm there.
We also have some Penrose gin.
Now we ain't taking all this.
Gin make you win.
Gin make you sin.
That too, but it could also make you win.
That's Penrose gin. You also find that at Ralph's. Let me tell you something. Ralph's actually very smooth and very good. It goes down well straight or with juice.
So would Snoop Dogg make gin and juice too
off that song? I thought about reaching out to let him know about that. That company is fairly new, and they're not only they not only make gin, they make vodka, and it's pretty good.
It's a celebration.
That said, you have three choices. You have three choices. You can take home two of the choices. She's taking home the whiskey.
The brown.
She was a whiskey girl.
I'm a brown.
We know it. White liquor's great.
I'm out of town and my liquor be brown. Yes.
Continue on, Mr. Slim, and thank you again for being here.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Continue on and ask her some things about her influence as far as music. We kind of heard that.
Yeah. But I know basically.
Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years, dear? Are you a fame chaser?
I'm not a fame chaser. I tell people all the time, and people that really know me, that's close and intimate with me, especially my family, they already know. I always say, I'm not doing this for the fame.
That's right.
It's really not about the fame. It's me trying to build stability and a foundation for my family to be able to live their life. And I'm a mother, and by me being a mother of 3 kids, shout out to my kids, Tyron, Julius, and Giselle. I love y'all so much. That's my babies, y'all my heart, y'all my everything. I do this for y'all. I do this for my mama and daddy, so they ain't got to do shit else no more. They retired.
Shout out pops and moms.
They want to chill.
I just fell in love with you.
So yeah, it's about family. It's about me trying to.
Is amazing.
Yes, it's about me just trying to build that foundation for my loved ones, and I could really care less if I get famous, as long as I'm able to show people that, you know, there is still good music out there. There's still good female artists out there. There's still female artists that we don't have to always sell sex. We don't always have to sell our body parts. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my music, you're not going to hear me talking about my sexuality too much because I come from the streets. I can only speak about what I know, what I've been through, experiences in life, things I've seen, things I've done. So that's where I'm coming from. And that's why I feel like, you know, I want my music to be relatable. I want my music to be relatable. I want people to hear my music and be like, when they hear a song, I want them to be like, man, I'm fucking with that. Like, that's man, I feel that. Like, or I understand where she's coming from because I've been there, or I've seen that happen. Like, she ain't telling no lies. So that's where I try to come from with my music, you know.
Much respect.
That's crazy though. How when she told the story about like how her teacher influenced her. And when I was in like 9th grade, it was this teacher that asked us to do an assignment. It was like a book report. And I actually didn't really do the book report, but I knew about the subject, and I told her I could rap the book report. And she said, if you do that, I'll give you an A. I think her name was Miss Wong, if I'm not mistaken.
She was Asian?
Yeah. But she was cool as fuck. She was like a young, like, type lady, you feel me? She was like, if you rap it, I'll give you an A right now. And I actually did. It was kind of not that great, but I did it. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I always know about you, and that's probably one of the reasons why we hung out, is you have an artistic soul. Even though your ass be doing some wild ass shit, you have an artistic soul. When you got behind that mixing board and you got that Insonic going that day,
yeah,
you surprised me.
That's why I say he's one of the people that motivated me in music today. Y'all asked me where my motivation come from. He's one of the people. Like I said, when I was going to Crenshaw High School He was one of the
Shout
people
out
I met.
Crenshaw, Class 84
Shout out
right here.
Crenshaw
That
High
part.
School.
Class 84.
The
That
school of
part.
the hard knocks, baby. The school of the hard knocks, baby.
I don't mean to be putting my foot all in her interview, but I'm ex-varsity basketball, Crenshaw. We
Hello?
were in state.
Hello?
Let's go.
Hello?
That's where
Hey,
you
we
got
was
the,
killing
that's
on the
where you got
football
the big
field.
checks from. You feel
We
me?
was killing on the football fields too, so shout out Crenshaw.
Yes,
But that's where I met Slim, and that's where I met my other brother, No Chilla. I met them there, and when I first, that's when I really got my motivation to rap. Because before that, I was just, like I said, I was a spoken word artist. I was doing poetry. I would write poems, and I sung because, like I said, my family's musically inclined. So my dad got a voice. He used to sing and singing groups back in the day. He was one of the
Like a
Temptation
player.
cats. Well, he had the hat tilted to the side on his afro.
What?
So you know what I'm saying? He sung in singing groups, and my mom, she just always had a strong voice. She used to sing in church. She was just a singer. So just listening to them, one thing I always remember my mama taught me, like when you try to sing, you want to try to imitate the pitch and the sound exactly to the T. So she would have me practice songs and say, try to sound exactly like them when they sing it.
Right.
So if it wasn't for her too, shout out to you, mommy. I love you so much, mama. They taught me how to sing. So I was singing and writing poetry, and my dad would always have me sing songs for him. So shout out to him too. I love you, daddy. So that's where my singing came in at. And when I got to Crenshaw High School, these cats was already rapping. And they were already doing, like, they would do ciphers, they would do battles and stuff like that. And I remember one day,
You peek your head in there.
one day I stepped in, they would do ciphers on the quad.
Like Slim, New York in the building.
What's up,
Shout
Nice
out to
Slim?
my
Hey,
favorite.
girl.
Hey, she be cooking some bomb ass
What?
shit.
She got the cake. She got, man, listen, she got to
What?
send me
She
one of
don't
them.
send me nothing.
She got to
Man,
send
she
me
don't
some
send
cake.
me no cakes
Baby,
either.
if you don't send that cake,
Because she told me
man,
that she's a great cook.
listen, send that cake, sis. I love you. Thank you for tapping in. I love you. Thank you for your support.
Slim is my goddamn fan. I don't know why she love everybody else except me.
That's bullshit. That is
She
bullshit.
no, you can't say
Wait,
that.
hold on,
Because if she
hold
didn't
on.
love you, she wouldn't tap in on the podcast.
And
So
even
she
on
love
top
you.
of that, every time you do a podcast, she be the
She
first
there.
person. She be
She's
the
there.
first person.
Shout out to
but
Light
she be the
Slim.
first person to tell me, like, hey,
Shout
are you
out to
going
Light
on next?
Slim.
Like 12, 1 o'clock there right
Man, she
Shout out
be
to
hitting
Light
me up
Slim.
like, hey, you going on podcast tonight? Like, yeah, I'm gonna get on there. She always remind me. Yeah,
Man,
that's what
shout
I'm
out to
saying.
Light Slim. Thank you, baby, for
I
tapping
love
in.
her, man.
Thank you for tapping in.
Got me to where I'm kind of grinding on YouTube now. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? It's been a blessing and having amazing guests like you, up and comers.
Thank you.
True artists.
Thank
true
you.
people who love the craft.
Yes, thank you.
Fuck the bullshit. Now, the thing that you were saying about not caring about the fame, that meant a lot to me because the music gonna come first. If people don't realize, if you're thinking about it in the after effect of, you know, where your house gonna be and how that goddamn forever river looking ass pool, what they call them pools to keep going.
Infinity pool.
There, how that's gonna look.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss the mark because you're not gonna put the music out there that's gonna move somebody's spirit for you to become legendary to have that pool.
But see,
Right.
You
people
gotta
was
realize it's
people-
the art first. And
Well,
that's it.
one thing about me with fame, the reason why I don't care too much for fame is because I've always been like a private type person.
Big guy.
And I don't let a lot of people in my life too much. Even though, like I say, like I'm an open book. I am an open book because I'm an honest person. I can't lie about my life.
That's right.
But it's certain things certain people should know. Certain people will know. Certain things certain people won't. So it's like I have a private life. So when it comes to fame and paparazzi and people popping up wherever you at, even when you just chilling, that's the part that I'm just like, I could care. I don't really care for all of that. But if I can motivate other artists, I'm down for that. If I can spit some shit or put some music down or put something down that people can relate to, I'm all for that. If I can change somebody's mind about something or view on something, I'm all for that.
There's a possibility you may be performing. If I mentioned something about a performance somewhere,
Maybe.
consider that. Unless these, see, and I don't like to talk about nobody and say they beneath somebody. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna clear the air.
Yes.
You go in there because it's gonna be something different. They ain't never felt it.
Yes.
T.Y. Shout out to T. I don't know if he even watched my pod, but I'm gonna say this. Shout out to T.Y.
I can't see everybody that's on my live right now. I know I see people tapping in on my live on Jada Bull Music on my Instagram. I love you too, guys. Thank you guys for tapping in. Thank you guys for being there. I love you so much. Thank you for the support.
And
Stream the music.
Stream it for sure. Get on that.
So yeah, but as I was saying though, it was him. George, and they was doing a cypher on the quad. And I walked up, and when I walked up, it was only one female rapper in the school that everybody knew, and that was Brittany. Shout out to Brittany.
Oh, yeah.
They used to call her Rabbit.
Rabbit.
B Rabbit.
That's
she was
my
the only
shit.
female at Crenshaw that was rapping. So when I jumped in and saw her, she was rapping in the cypher, and I was like, oh, okay. And one day I just happened to jump in after her, and everybody was like, oh, Rabbit, you got competition. Rabbit got competition. But we ended up being family. And we ended up linking up and just learning how to get feedback and bouncing off of each other's rhymes. So shout out to B Rabbit too, because she's another motivation for me. If it wasn't for her showing me what at high school, what freestyle rapping was with a female, man, look, she's dope.
She was singing too.
She was singing too, but her freestyle raps was crazy.
I know. I got songs with B Rabbit.
Yes. We used to do songs when we was in high school, y'all. So yeah.
You're a true inspiration to me, and you young as hell.
Man.
I'm 56. I'm trying to do music. All of y'all have given me a whole new look on things. You know, I'm poetic. I have a poetic soul. So I see greatness. I always see greatness, even though I might not be great myself.
Man,
I always can.
You got your own show. You are great. But one thing I can say, just to bounce back off of you, it's never too late. You're never too old to follow your dreams.
I love you.
It's never too late, because that's one of the things, you hear me, because that's one of the things I talked about last night on DK's podcast. Shout out to Donnie Keith. Thank you so much for letting me use your platform too. The DK show, go ahead and subscribe to her. She's hilarious, the most funniest female comedian. Like, she's jokes, y'all. But shout out to her. Thank you.
You can get on there.
Yeah. But one of the topics
fuck with you, bro.
Last night, one of the dudes, they were like, I was telling them about my kids, and one of the guys was like, oh, you look young to have kids. You got kids. Your son is 15. He said, how old are you? You like, you about 24. I'm 35. And I love my age. And I put that out there for this, because I hear a lot of the new generation rappers now saying, oh, when you're in your 30s, you shouldn't try to rap in your 30s. Baby, I'm 35, and look how many people is messing with me. Look how many people mess with this music that I'm putting out. So you're never too old to chase your dreams or follow nothing. And this right here is just a stepping stone. I'm starting with the music, but eventually I'm gonna be an owner, a label owner. I'm gonna be a scout, whatever I want to be. This is just, my doors are open. I can reach for the stars, whatever I want to do. This is just an opening door. So if you want to chase music at 50, 60, if you're good, do it. Do it. You're never too old to chase your dreams. Do what you want to do.
Like Slim says, she loves the song, and I think that'll be a beautiful segue into performing that song right now.
Yes. Y'all want to do it? Y'all want to do that? Let's do it.
Hey,
well, can we just ask a few more questions? You know what I'm saying?
Ask her a couple more questions.
I have one more.
Hand me her alcohol, please, because after you.
You can take this too, so I can. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do that. Thank you.
No, I was trying to ask a couple more questions, because I had a few questions that like I wanted to ask you, how, as a female artist, like overall in the rap stuff that's going on right now, like how do you feel about music, hip hop, rap, entertainment, just overall as in general?
It has changed and evolved so much over the years, and this new generation now, they have a certain flavor that they like. And if it's catchy and if it's repetitive, that's what's going on. But like I said, we come from the generation where it was real lyricists. So I feel like in this generation, or this point, lyricism don't really matter, which is kind of a sad thing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I'm not mad at nobody that's chasing their bag. If somebody put you on a platform and said, this is it, and it blows up, then go for it. But as far as the music wise, how I feel about it, it has changed and evolved so much. I don't feel like we have feel good music anymore. You know what I'm saying? The music that people used to just vibe to, and the music that people played at picnics, and
it's not
popular.
What I'm saying? Yeah. There's still some out there.
There's some out there, but it's not popular because it's not the typical norm. You know what I mean? So it's like
Slim agrees with you.
So it's like, as far as female artists too, I feel like it's so many dope female artists that don't get the recognition that they deserve because they are street. And they're not.
Trey says you to go.
Thank you so much. But yeah, a lot of female artists that are not really put out there, that are super dope, because they come from the streets. And I feel like it's a lot of female artists right now that came out. It's because they came from the strip club, or they came from, you know what I'm saying, they're sexualized. And it's like, if you really listen to some of them, you got females that can go hard. You know,
Super.
If people look past the body, the shape, and all that stuff, it's females out here that's raw and can go harder than most of these niggas. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm one of them. So I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to vouch for them. So it's like, that's what I want to do. I want to vouch for the ones that get overlooked. I'm vouching for the women who come from the streets. I'm vouching for the women who didn't come up out the strip club. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it how I live. I came out the mud, you know what I'm saying? And for a while, I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna give up on the music. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a writer and stuff. And I was like, I used to doubt myself. Like, I don't think I have what they want to hear today. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the flavor or the style that they want to hear today.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like, I chose to go ahead and do it
I was
because
about to cuss her out right now.
but my kids believed in me. And before I even got this platform and got where I'm at, like my kids was already like telling their friends at school, like especially my daughter, she's like, my mom's a rapper. My mom's a rapper. What? My mom's a rapper. So I was like, you know what? I have to live up to that. One thing my oldest son said to me, and I try to live up to it every day. And I love him so much for telling me this because this is one of my biggest motivations. But he said, Mom, you make the impossible possible. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to make the impossible possible. I'm trying to bring back feel-good music. I'm trying to bring back and represent the women who had to sell dope, single mothers who's out there just living paycheck to paycheck and trying to really get it for their kids. I'm representing y'all. I'm representing y'all. I'm representing the women who have been overlooked because we don't have the body or we don't have the, I'm representing y'all. This is who I'm doing it for. So that's why this is what music is to me.
Y'all can't tell me, anybody who's like Slim, I'm gonna ask you, and I want you to answer. Is this woman quintessentially a perfect guest to be on this show? She talks just like me. How she is so fucking got all this wisdom at such a young age. It's called divine intervention, meaning God. The reason why she's being able to articulate what she's thinking like that is because it's God driven.
Yes.
That's because she's my sister.
Yes.
That's why, motherfucker.
No, it's God driven.
Yes. Let's keep all praises to the Most High because I know He exists. I know He's real.
But everybody has like minds because God put people in the same situations for a reason.
Yes. God don't make mistakes.
Look, we in this room together exactly for what you just said. But I gotta give the person who was being interviewed exactly what she deserves, her props.
Thank you.
What you're saying is exactly what God
Thank you so much.
for you to say.
I have to do it, and that's what I always tell people.
And your music says that.
Yeah, that's part of my prayers. That's part of my prayers every night. I tell God just one of the things I pray, and you know, this is an intimate moment. This is an intimate moment, y'all. One of the things I pray about all the time when I pray to God, I say, God, teach me to walk and serve in my purpose. Put me in position to walk and serve in my purpose. Whatever you're guiding me to, I want you to guide my footsteps. Guide me down the path of righteousness and hold my hands along the way.
That's right.
Let me be the woman that you're molding me to be.
Yeah.
With that said, goddamn it,
that shit crazy though. Like,
I want to hear this song. You're an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
And I'm trying to hear this song. We could even talk to you a little bit more after the performance.
Yes.
That would be wonderful. But right now, Mr. Slim, would you please join me?
I'm ready.
In the den.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do I got space? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Queen Me.
Let's go.
Streaming out on all platforms. Let's go. Got the cup in front of my camera. I swear that nigga's edible. Let's start it over. I can't let him go. Baby told me to be patient and listen. Got me so open, obedient, strung me into submission. I mean, the swag is so incredible. And I swear that nigga's edible. I can taste him on my lips now that I got him. I can't let him go. The way he got me in my feelings, I don't want to show. Because I never trust on other niggas quite as fast before. I'm tripping because I got my money. Fuck these niggas. I'd rather be stacking dollars, counting all of my figures. But I know it's something different, man. I hope it's something different. I swear I never let another nigga catch me slipping down. I'm not supposed to give in like this. But when he hold me, I'm reminded of the love that I missed when I was fucking with what's his name just missed. He's in the past, we on a whole nother level with this friendship turn situationship, no doubt. We can go from we to us and see how life turns out. I'm saying, let you know this is more than just a physical. I want you to clean me, yeah. Yeah, you feel me? I think it's time that I let you know this is more than just a physical. I want you to clean me, yeah. Look, I'm thinking about how good you taste. That pretty smile up on your handsome face. The way your hands feel when around my waist. Think about us on the island. See my eyes shining like a diamond. With me and you, boy, it's the perfect timing for us to get it in. This ain't a game, but I'm trying to win. The king and queen is in my vision in. Baby, who you with? People see us and say we the shit. That fly nigga with that chocolate chick. I'll give him all of me. I think it's time I give him all of me. Cause in this lane is where I ought to be. And when he calling me, my body feeling when he calling me. I'm feeling like you are a part of me, and they be stalking me. His other bitches, they be stalking me because they know I'm where it's hard to be. You see, this is more than just a dream. It's a living fantasy. I'm trying to see what we could be. I think it's time that I let you know this is more than just a physical. I want you to clean me, yeah. Yes. Look, I think it's time that I let you know this is more than just a physical. I want you to clean me, yeah. Clean me, yeah. Hey, yeah. Go stream, clean me, y'all. On all the platforms, clean me, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Take the ball.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Relaxation. Blessed. Let me tell you, that was a hell of a performance. It's only been 2 performances on the Corner Store podcast, and that one right there, actually 3. One of them was via satellite. Remember with the kid from fucking Sacramento, the lightest skinned kid.
Oh yeah.
You see, he performed on that. Empress May.
Thank y'all so much. I can't see the comments right now, but I will check out the comments later. Thank y'all so much. Shout out Sauce the Wave. Shout out K Will, another FMG artist that's gonna be dropping soon. Look for K Will. Aisha Samuel. Shout out Aisha Samuel. Come on, baby. That's another FMG artist. Shout out FMG ETC. Shout out KG Hustle. Shout out ETC. All my FMG artists. I want to put y'all out there, baby. Let's go. FMG. Let's get it. Check the forecast. Kennedy, you up next, baby. Let's go. FMG. Check the forecast.
Hey, shout out to my nephew KG Hustle, man. Hey, I love him, man. Hey, that nigga raw as fuck too.
I gotta shout my people out. Thank you for the love.
Everybody.
Yes.
Get them out.
Yes, everybody. All y'all. I love y'all so much. My Instagram is Jada Boy Music. Follow me on Instagram at Jada Boy Music. Follow me on YouTube at JAYDABULL. Jada Boy Music. Follow me on YouTube at Jada Boy on YouTube as well. Yes, I'm gonna be dropping TikTok, all that stuff real soon. But go follow me and stream my shit everywhere. Every platform. Go stream Queen Me.
Yeah.
Make sure you
If you go to the store and you find some new shit, put that shit on there.
Make sure you go to Apple Music.
Share it with your friends.
It is for sale on Apple Music. Share
For sure.
Bump it in your car. Play it at your function.
So you had some other things you wanted
Oh
to ask.
yeah, I always have
wanted
some
one
other questions.
before we could get into
Yes, yes.
And this a personal
Go ahead, my
question,
brother.
because after you perform that absolutely incredible single,
Thank you.
Queen Me, and you were talking about some strange gentleman in that song. Let's ask about your love life.
So, let me just say this. That song, Queen Me, was actually wrote when I was in high school.
I know that.
I wrote Queen Me
I was getting
originally when I was in high school. I just never put it out there, but it started off really as a poem. And when I wrote that, at the time, I was talking to this guy, And he used to try to like motivate me to do stuff. So it was like, I was like, and one of the things he did tell me, that first line when I said, baby, told me to be patient and listen. That was one thing he used to really tell me, like, if you just be patient and listen and watch your surroundings, you will find out and learn more and absorb more knowledge.
This is a young man telling you that.
No, this is the older guy.
Oh, okay.
This is the older guy. So that's, that was one of the lines I picked. It's nobody, the song is not particularly about anybody. It's like I said, it's a story. It's something that I want people to relate to. I wrote the story because I feel like it's gonna be some female out there that's like, like, dang, this is something I wanted to tell this man. I don't know how to tell him. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to tell him, play this song. He gonna get it.
Got you.
I got you. But yeah, because I heard one of my cousins actually told me, she said when I sent her the song, one of her friends heard it, and she was like, my homegirl was like, when she heard it, she was like, damn, I wish I was in love like that. So that's why. So I make music like that for that type of.
Made it on the live tonight.
Who?
So
I don't even got my phone.
Some special ass people.
Who?
Pastel Cloud from New York.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? New York is in the building.
I was wondering if I knew who that was.
New York is in the building. What's up, New York? What's up? What's up?
Original fans when I first started.
Hey.
Who on the live?
Shout
Let me check my live. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. I just want to say hi. I had to say hi to my people on the live, y'all.
This has been an amazing episode with an incredible artist, Jada Bull from Los Angeles. I might as well just say South Central because I grew up there. She went to my
South Central.
Shout out to Chris.
South Central, baby.
You got another star on the way. We're gonna put another picture up in the hallway. So, Mr. Slim had told me that you guys are like family, or
Yes.
actual family.
Yes.
You're
I'm
actual
telling you,
blood.
like when she
Yes.
tell you the people that believe in her, I be always sweating the shit out of her. I be
Super
like,
cheerleader.
man, no, I'm not a cheerleader,
No.
but I know what she's capable of. Every time I used to hear her music, I used to be mad, like, who the fuck recorded that? And she's like, oh, I went to my homie's studio. Like, you can't even hear your fucking voice. Like,
Wow.
like
Yeah,
that shit,
he like I ain't gonna lie.
that beat does not,
He used
that
to
doesn't
go
to the
hard every
voice.
time I would record
I be
stuff,
like,
and he
it
didn't like the
sounds
quality.
good. I don't
He
like
like,
that.
I like your voice and your lyrics is hard, but they gave you a shitty ass beat.
Wow.
Like, why would they? So that's why I say he was one of the people, because he was like, man, nah, whatever they give you is not it. You need to be put on something where, like,
Every time I have an opportunity, I'll be like, nigga, my sister,
Yes.
what? She could do this.
Yes.
She, what?
Yes.
You don't want me to call my
Yes.
sister. Like, you want to get in the rap squad?
Yes.
What?
And that's why I say I love you too, and I come in and I give you your flowers too, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here either. I love you so much, bro. Like, I love you so much, bro. Yeah, like it's real family love. Like, we know each other's parents. It's family love, like, for years. Like,
but yeah, no. As far as like,
for me to meet you finally.
as far as
I appreciate you allowing me to come on your platform.
Man, shit,
I
I
do.
appreciate you gracing it. It seemed like you bringing some real spirit up in here, some good.
I have to. I can only be me. Like, this is really, when y'all get to know me, like, y'all gonna see, like, this is just me. Like, I can only give you me for real.
That's right.
I can only.
Everybody giving you mad 100s and hearts on here. They're really.
I love y'all so much.
Love y'all.
I love y'all so much.
Thank everybody for being here on.
Thank y'all so much. I thank you for the support and the love. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Stream, get them, run them numbers up. Run them numbers up. Run them numbers up.
Like, subscribe, comment, go back, watch the episode.
Please.
All of my content
Please.
over again. Some amazing guests, cartoonists, forensic, cyber
Everything.
investigators. I've had them all right here at the Corner Store Podcast. But tonight, we had a superstar of epic proportions on her way to a meteoric career. Jade, the Bull, South Central's finest, one of the hottest young female artists up and comers in LA. Let's get it. Thank y'all for being here on the Corner Store Podcast.
Thank y'all.
The OMD Dex 300.
Dex 300, baby. Corner store. Get you something from the store. I got a lot of stuff from the store, y'all. I'm so happy. I got a lot of stuff from the store.
On our way out, I'm going to go ahead and play a little beat. You know what I'm saying? To let y'all know. It's all about hip hop. Always here.
All the time.
Hip hop news, everything. Shout out to Britney Spears.
Shout out, getting slapped.
She took it like a champ. We love you, baby. We love you. She took it like a champ. We love you. Baby, ain't bad.
Don't touch niggas you don't know.
Just don't tell niggas from behind, baby. Don't tap nobody from behind.
Nigga, that was some bullshit.
Hey.
Smoking on all of the weed.
Hey.
Hey, shout out to like Slim, my lady. You already know.
Hey. Should we rap?
Shout out to Tina, my cousin.
Should we rap? Should we rap? Should we rap? Hey. Ha.
Shout out to Jenny too.
Yeah, check it. Look, see, I'm the last of a dying breed, and the rest of these silly bars is chicken feed. Cause Jada Bull is just iller than a dying seed, and I don't have to shed a drop. I let my pens bleed. See, most niggas wait for other cats to take the lead, but I'm defiant like a slave trying to learn to read. And I don't think I have a problem when it comes to greed, cause I'm a starving artist, so I gotta strive to eat. Sex appeal, I make these niggas wanna beat they meat, especially when they see me ballin' in the street.